everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope that all of you guys have had an incredible Memorial Day weekend, and I just wanted to thank everyone, all the men and women out there who have served our country, who have fought for our freedom. I'm forever grateful. So cheers to you. And I also wanted to talk about this video, obviously. So I actually had a request from one of my subscribers, which is really cool. So I had done a makeup tutorial using the NYX Cosmic Metals eyeshadow palette. I have it right here. So this is what the little palette looks like. It has 6 different shadows, and I can't remember exactly what color I used in the previous palette, but it was more on like the pinky side. And so she had requested that I do a purple makeup tutorial. So I used this shadow right here, and I also used a little bit of this gold and this bronze shade for underneath my lower lash line. And it was really cool because my channel is still growing, and I don't really get a lot of my subscribers asking or requesting for different videos. So whenever I do, I always want to make sure that I get those videos out for you guys, and it just means a lot that I have a request for a very specific video. So thank you so much for requesting this video, and I really hope that everyone else enjoys the makeup tutorial that I created for you today. And let's go ahead and jump right in. My eyes are already primed, and the first shadow I'm going in with is from the NYX Lid Lingerie eyeshadow palette. I'm taking that really beautiful purple lavender shade on my Morphe E4 brush. I think that is. It is the Elite Collection, and it's just a really fluffy blending brush. I'm applying that directly into the outer V, and then I'm slowly working it into my crease area once I have less product onto my brush. And then for the next shadow, I'm taking this really awesome Ulta eyeshadow in the shade Wisteria Lane. It's a gorgeous, true purple. It's not too plummy and it's not too lavender. It's just a straight purple. But I am using my Sigma E40, I believe it is. And again, doing the same exact motions, applying that to the outer V and then slowly working that into my crease. Anytime you're working with darker eyeshadows, or anytime you're wanting to kind of get that gradient effect, I recommend just doing the same thing over again, but pulling it lower onto your eye. So now I'm taking the Sigma eyeshadow in the shade Moonbeam. It's a really beautiful purple shade that has kind of more of like a neon undertone to it, and it has a tiny little flecks of glitter. I am using a Morphe blending brush that is more kind of flat top shaped, and or not flat top, but definer shaped, and doing the same exact motion, but again keeping it a little bit lower, and that color is just going to add some new dimension to the eye. Then going in with the star of the show, this is the purple shade from the NYX Cosmic Metals eyeshadow palette, and I'm applying that with just a typical shader brush to the inner corner of my eye, and then I'm slowly starting to blend it outward. I definitely don't want to cover up any of the purples that we worked with on the outer V. That's why I like to keep it more towards the inner corner, and then kind of make it a gradient effect where it slowly blends out, and then we hit those matte shades in the outer corner. Then to highlight my brow bone, I'm going back into the Lid Lingerie palette and taking that really gorgeous vanilla bean color and applying that lightly to my brow bone. I don't want to cover up any of that purple, but I definitely want to highlight that brow bone. Then going on to my face, I'm using the NYX Angel Veil Primer. I've been obsessed with this primer lately. It's kind of made its way back into my favorite. And then I applied the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation, but I just thought it was kind of boring for you guys to watch me apply it to my face. So here I am just buffing it all out with my Makeup Geek Flat Top Kabuki brush. I really love this combination of the NYX Angel Veil Primer and the ABH Stick Foundation. I think they work amazingly together, and it gives such a beautiful natural finish, not too matte and not too shiny. And then I'm going in with the NYX Hd Studio Concealer, and this one is in the shade Beige. I'm applying this to my under eye area. I've fallen back in love with the HD
concealers, I almost said foundation, from NYX. They're just amazing and the price point is right. You can easily replace them once you take all of the product out. I'm having trouble speaking tonight, you guys. I'm just like completely out of it, but just roll with me. Then I am buffing that out with my Real Techniques beauty sponge, and then here I'm applying the Anastasia Beverly Hills banana powder to set that concealer. That is one thing that I will say, is that you definitely need to set it with a powder so it doesn't become creased. And then I'm going to finish off the eyes. I'm taking the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Honeydude, and I'm applying that to my waterline. This is really going to help to brighten the eye and to reduce any redness. Whenever you're working with purples or pinks or red tones, it can really highlight the redness in your eyes, so I like to do this to help eliminate that. Going back into the Cosmic Metals palette, I'm taking this really gorgeous True Gold shade, and poorly filming this, I apologize, but I am applying that to the lower lash line with an itty bitty tiny little pencil brush, and then I'm going to go right over top of that with the bronze color. Again, totally filmed this out of frame. I really apologize, you guys. I really need to get better at that. But I really like the way that this kind of pulled the purple out, and it just added a little something extra. Now to finish off the face, I'm going in with my Color Icon bronzer from Wet n Wild, and I'm applying that to my cheeks and to my forehead area with my Eco Tools powder brush. I absolutely love the formula of this bronzer, you guys. It is so amazing. It blends out beautifully, and you really can't go wrong with the price point on that. For my blush, I'm using the, what is this? Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in the shade Diffused Heat. I really like this blush from Hourglass because it adds a little bit of a highlight and sheen to the cheeks without going too overboard. Sometimes I love highlight, which is most of the time, but then other times I want something a little more subtle with just my blush, which is what I was going for today. Then to set everything, I'm using the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray, and then after that dries, I will apply my Wet n Wild MegaVolume Mascara, which has been my lover of recently. I love mascara, you guys. I just love wearing it without makeup. It just adds so much dimension to the face. And for my lips, I'm using my newest lip product. This is the Too Faced Melted Matte in the shade Cool Girl. I'm obsessed with this, but I will say that it definitely dried quite darker than what it is appearing here, but I still love the color, and it is such a comfortable wear. I still have it on my lips right now. I've been wearing it for several hours now, and it is just as comfortable as when I put it on. But that is going to complete this makeup look. I really hope that you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!